Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff now low. Complete inside the 35-yard line. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Scott now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That is a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is Scattaboo, left side. Still finding room past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. On his Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Check pink. Set, huh?
Mason trying left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
On the double.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Yellow. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Got his man. It's Golden. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
45.
line.
Right. 43 rail. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Love. He had it for all, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yep, set, hut. 10 black, white, white. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Over 25 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Check white. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Mason. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Set.
Here's Love. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Scott now to return. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of the great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
1st and 10 now from the 46. On play action with Dart. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants trim the lead to 1. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
52. Down. Ready?
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set. Hunt.
Play action. Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go. Set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. This again must be on the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On the set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Kraft has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the 1st. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Scott now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Darts out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. That's Robinson on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. We're 3-1 on Monday Night Primetime. 21-14 our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. Got a man in Neighbors has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
It's Scadaboo on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Complete beyond the marker. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
1st down.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Buying some time right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
2nd and goal, here comes the option. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And the defender comes away with it. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
1st and 10 at their own
Ready. Ready.
Give left side to Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready.
Love looking to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Right. Set. Hut. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the
Come on.
32-yard line.
Handoff, running right, Jacobs. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
There's Love to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
52 blaster. Red cycle. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
3-3. Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Black 40. Fight, 97. Triple, 38. Blaster, 6.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Spike, white. Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another Packers 1st down.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards for the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. To the air with Love. He brings it in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set, go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We've got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. One final shot before the half. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Scott now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Lays out left side and gets it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10.
Dart gonna throw again. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. They will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They give to Mason. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Yellow, 43.
Love now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, they need 7.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Smash, red. Set.
They'll air it out on third. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Packers the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready.
Here's Love. Fits it through the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Fight. 97. 52 blaster. Set cut.
Here's a give to Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Throws caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster doing that, brother. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. kick this one away, and away we go again. Scott now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York to the line. 1st and 10. On play action with Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. A little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Darts. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh no, they get him yet again! Angela and Cooper takes it away! Into the red zone! There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay! Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Scott now to return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here. Darts out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Going on 3rd, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blue check. Ready.
Now give it to Mason. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter.
Ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. Black 40. 52 blaster. Hut.
There he is on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Hut.
Running right, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Set. 33. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going on first down. It starts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, injury stoppage now. Looking for the player in question, and that is Jackson Dart, who appears to be in some discomfort and in need of the assistance. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Cut out left. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing from the gun here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Has it down close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants now within 1 score in Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Packers 42, Giants 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go. 45. White. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Black shot. Let's go. Blaster. 6. Green jack. Hut.
Love looking to pass. Go left side to Watson. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
On the ready.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Down. Blue. Ready.
Now a run with Jacobs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Brings up second
The
and
only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut. Black swap. Hut.
Here's Mason. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains. No surprise. Deer defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Okay, right.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
22 needle. Let's go now. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors.
the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
42.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Tracy on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Aaron it out to start this drive. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this is a Packers win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.